Right, good morning everyone. Um, let's do this, putting it together. I've done most of it already. We've done the three carburetors already. I put the diagram in and all the screws and pilot screws, floating screws and so on and so on. So I leave one open so I can explain to you and show you exactly how I do it. Everyone has his own way of doing things, but this is my way. Alright, put it aside. Okay, let's start with the diagram. Inside the diagram is 4 holes and a little one on the side. How you do it is you use your pilot, your needle. It have a little washer on the top, like so. Pop it on. Alright, like that. And on the inside you can see this little hole, and on this one there's that little hole there. It goes in that little hole in the middle center area. So if I have that one on, yeah, and you drop it down in the middle, you give it a bit of a turn, and you feel it slip into that hole. Alright, so that's it, you know it's in place. That's where it should be. Alright, next we use the washer. What goes in the inside, I like to just use a plier, sharp nose plier, hold it like that, drop it in the middle so you know it's on the right spot, and then you have this little plate. You can see it make a mark on top. That is normally the side where the spring is going on top, and then the flat bed is on the bottom. So get that right. Grab it like that. Got 2 holes on the side and one big open hole, so you know that's the way it goes. Drop it in. Let's start over again. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't, but hey, take your time. Drop it in, give it a turn. Get it in the slot. Wash it in. Little plate in. Little screwdriver. Turn it in position so you know, okay, that's the way it goes. Then you use your screwdriver or this magnet on the end of it, so it's easier to hold the screw. Pop the screw in, just turn it in a little bit, then turn it in full so we get the other one in. So there you go, another one on. Pop it in there. There you go. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Alright, so now you can feel it. There's a little bit of movement, that is what you want. Alright, so you know that's perfect then. Alright, because the needle's going up and down all the time. Alright, so we've done this one. Put it aside, upside down. Okay. Let's get back to this one. Alright. So this here is part of the choke. You'll see you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. What we need to do is this little screw with a bit of rubber on the end. Move the spring in. Oops, there you go. Back. There you go. Pop it over there. Turn it in. Expect them. First one, nice and smooth. Second one, nice and smooth. Third one, nice and smooth. Fourth one, perfect. All right, so that's done. Let's get back to that one there. All right, so now we need to drop this sucker in the middle. How we're gonna do that is use your sharp plier and oh man, what's going on this morning? Just grab it there, then it ties it really hard. Yeah. Okay, that's the way we're gonna hold it. Okay, so look. Okay, if you look there in the inside there, you can see there's a little copper, it's like a point standing out. That point is to go in that slot there. So we need to move this up and get that slot in there to make sure it fits perfectly. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab it like that. I know it's on the left hand side. It's on the left hand side. So hold it like that. Push it up. There you go. That's all you do. Just push it up like that. If you need to turn it, just grab it again. Grab it again. Give it a 10. Won't harm it. Put your middle finger on the bottom. Push it up. Sometimes it feels a bit hard. So what I will do is use a screwdriver. Gently push it up to the top. See, it's nice in that slot there. So now you need your main pilot. It's this one, 110. So we keep it all standard. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, first is a washer. Let's get that in. Keep your finger in there, don't slide down. Give it a turn. Go. That bugger is in. Then this one here. Pop it in there. Little screwdriver. Tie it up. Not too tight, but otherwise you can struggle to get it out. Main jet. Tie it up nicely. Alright. So that one is done. I'm not going to cover it yet because I need to show you guys something else. So what we're doing next, putting this in, just to give it a bit of a, you know, you can hold it nice. I ordered some new screws for this ones. It seems this one's is a bit knackered. They need some more attention, new ones. So pop that in. Don't tie it up tight, because you still need to move it a bit around to make sure everything is fine. So if I get this one in there, tie that one up a bit. Next one, pop that one in there. You can tighten everything on the end if you want to make sure everything is fine. It's easier if you just had it in right position. And sometimes you make a mistake and then you have to strip everything again. So learning the hard way, but hey, that's part of the game. That's how you learn, remember things. Save a lot of money if you do it yourself. It's most of the builds you want to do it on a budget. So there we go. That one is in, it's a bit stiffer. That one in. Okay, let's do this. So we've got a big pilot in there. Use diagraph. And then we drop it in like so. You will see there on the end of this, there's a little point on the ear. Just turn it straight to it. Drop your fingers around. Don't put glue or grease or anything on it. Just pop it in nicely. Because that thing it need to move freely. So if I get that on in, there we go. Happy days. Cover. Nice and painted. Oh, don't forget about the spring. Oh, done that a couple of times. There we go. Pop that baby over there. Let's have a look. Where's my screws? There we go. So I'm going to replace all the screws anyway. I just ordered them. It will take a while to get here with some new pilots and stuff. But the pilots don't look too bad, so I think I can use them for another 10. But as soon as I get a new ones, I will replace them. Just to show you guys how I do it, and if there's any comments or questions, if I can answer it, I will give it to you. If I don't, I will find it for you. There's so many experts out there who do this carburetors all the time. They do it for a living. Might be a nice job. So I quite enjoy it, and to remember things and how to do it, tuning it. So okay, there we go, that's one done on the top. We have to do now, let's go back to the bottom. Leave those out of the side. I give them a little paint as well, just to get most of the rust off. I tried to polish it as well, no luck there, so a bit of paint will do the job for me. So first is we've got our main pilot in, we've got that one in. The seal here need replacing. Order some as well. They're on the way. Let's look at the floating. Okay. If you look on the bottom there, you can see the floating pilot on there. Yeah. If you do this and you drop down, and that point of the pilot is going down, you know you need to change it because it should stay on top of it. As soon as it fill up, you press that and then it stops. Alright. I just use the little one's ruler to set as floating. So floating has to be, I think it's 22.3, 23 something. So you measure it from that point, but under there. So this is like 1.5 millimeters under there. Yeah. So I have that. Maybe there.
Good things happen. What, like seeing if people are interested in buying my house before I decide to sell?
23. I think it's okay. Not too bad. That will do me, because most of them are 22.6, 20.67. So try to get them all the same. So if you press it down, you set it up. If you pull it up, you're setting it more down. Okay, let's pop this puppy up. Okay, so it goes like that. It's in. Pop the screws in. I was using only petrol to clean the carbs, nothing special. I don't have one of those steam cleaning things that the guys use all the time for the carbs. Maybe later on I will get one. So yeah, start that one up. Up you go. You can put anti-seize on the screws as well, something like that. I like using this one. Just pop some on the screws. I'm not going to put it on any of this because I can replace them with new ones. I may do the new ones. It's just not to make it stuck so hard. I know it's a pain in the bum sometimes to get him loose, but you know what I mean. Alright, so this one will go like that. Okay, and again I ordered some new screws for this one, so I'm just gonna do one, maybe 3 of them to get on it. That one. Go. Do. There. I believe this is your idle screw. So that one as well. Okay, so as you all can see, oops, there's no caps there. How did we do that? We have to get them all the same. That one do those, that one there. Oh, that one's a bit loose. Okay, we'll sort that out in a minute. So this one is going in the bottom there. That one is where you empty the bowl on the bottom. So let's tie it in. There we go. All right. Let's look at this now. What else do we need to do? Let's do this one. Let's do the choke. Okay. So it's important to put your things out the way it should go. This one, normally, if you have a look, they are different. Oopsie, sorry. They are different. Yeah. See, this one I have like always 90 degrees going to your right. It's like a 45 degrees and then straight down. This one is always on the end. Okay. And then this goes second, third, fourth one, and that's the last sucker there. So if you pop it in like so, all right, and then you look, there's a dot there, each one have a dot straight over the top, so you know that one is right. Yeah, so it goes that way in. So first one we got this one, pop it through. Pop that one in there. That's one. A bit over there. So it's slot in there on the choke area. Let's go for the next one. In position. Let's get this bugger in there. There you go. And then the last one. Let's do this one. Put that one under there. We'll reverse it back in. Haha, got you. There you go. Slot nicely in there. This is the last one. So, how are you going in? So if you look at this bit of the carb, especially made for that. So that's how it fits in there. So what we do is turn it in like that. You'll see it actually lie on that one nicely. See, now it's fine, no problem at all. So turn it till you see, there you go. You see the little holes on the shaft, little screws. So let's start with this sucker here. Yeah. All this in. Have this one right. go. Nicely. Alright, shall we test it? Oops, it worked perfect. That one push, as you can see like that, and it opened the choke. Alright, so next, what do we need to do next? Alright, okay, let's go to this one, because this is really important. Okay, remember I was saying the screws here, you need to write down everything, how many turns you do lock it totally and how many turns you do unlock it. Alright, so what I did was, it was 2 and just over 2.5 turns that I have to turn it back. So what I did, I tied them all up to the end. Okay, so on the inside you make yourself a line. Okay, that's the line there. On the right hand side I'm gonna use, so I'm gonna go 1 turn, let's go for 2 turns and a little bit, there we go. Same with this one, so it's up that way, so we have 1 turn, 2 turns and a little bit. So this one is that way, 1 turn, 2 turns and a little bit. Same as this one is that way, so it's 1 turn, 2 turns and a little bit. That was the way I had it when I was running on the bike. So I leave it back that way again, and then you use your little black, it's like sealing it so nobody can get into it and play around with it. Oh, I'm missing one, I'll find another one later on. So pop that on. So that is on, so we've got those on, we've got the choke shaft in, all the screws in, this is working nicely. Let's have a look. Okay, all we got left is this one here. So what I will do is pop it in the one. Go. Put that one in. Okay, so what else we got lying around here? So we know where those go. That one. Alright, cool. So if you can see, this bit here is going to the engine. This one standing out. So we need to leave that one there, like that. So what I do is take that one off. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Let me just double check. I take that one off. That one off.
Some lockdown measures have been eased, but the Prime Minister's urging people to behave responsibly. Chris Barnes is the boss of Brent Cross Shopping Centre in northwest London.
We've got a very loyal local customer base that were really keen to come back after previous lockdowns. This one, obviously, we've got more open initially than we have had previously with health and beauty and hairdressers, for example, open. And we even have 2 more retailers that are actually opening today as well, brand new.
Pubs, restaurants and cafes can now serve customers outdoors. Anyone who has booked for drinks or a meal today might have to wrap up those parts
That one.
have been seeing some snow. Theme parks and
Oh, let's get it out.
across the UK will have the chance to pay their respects to
That
Prince
one as
Philip
well.
following his death on Friday. MPs are returning to Westminster a day early. And the big winner at the BAFTAs was Nomadland last night. It picked up 4 prizes.
One day. Like that.
The south with some rain, elsewhere sunny spells and scattered showers with highs of 11. From Global's newsroom, you're up to date on Heart.
You can do this straight away when you put the tops on, but I like to do it afterwards, so you know everything you do is right. That's how it was. It's just what's easy for you. So with that one on, we turn it that way. We're gonna go back now. So this one goes on top there, like that. So that's for your cable. That's it. What's that for? That's the way. That's the way that one goes. Pop it on top. A bit of attention. There we go. So your cable is going under there from this side. Just come over through there. So you have to remember it's like that now. So your choke cable will go through there, and then it will connect into that one there. Alright, we need to sort this one out. If you had a look, I done that one wrong. What I have to do is turn it around. It's easy to make a mistake. That's the way we learn. So what we have to do is turn it that way. That won't go in there, but you need a spring. try to get it the way it was before. I know it was fine. I didn't have a problem with it at all. Just give it a bit of a. You can always turn it out again. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm gonna leave it. So that go up and in there. Okay. Now we go back to that. So you can see if I turn this, oops, there's a gap going, there's a gap, there's a gap, and there's a gap. So that's a gap we have to make sure are all the same all over, and turn it in a little bit. Perfect, not a problem at all. So any other screws lying around or bolts you need? No. We got 3 springs. Whoops, where do they come from? Let's have a look. There we go. So this is how you set the insides of the carburetor, how much air is coming in and how much you know, how it's been done. So what we do is, if you want to put them back in, you can always turn that one up. Pop that one in there. Make it just easier to get it in. Yeah. Put this in. Let's do this one, second one. Well, it's all up to you how you're gonna do it. This is my way of doing it. I do like to set it myself, get them right. You need to play with things to get it right. You know what I mean? They can't break. You know, play with it. It's like a toy. You know, as a child when he was younger, he was playing with things and he was checking it out, how they've been done. How do they make the cars' wheels and stuff? Little toy cars. Play with it, man. This won't hurt you. Okay, so now I just turn them back. Go. You can see they start moving open, so you can set them yourself how you want it. Now somebody told me once, what you should do is take a needle like that, just push it under it. You know, they're almost the same, but I think they need a little bit more. that's better. Alright, so it looks a bit better than what it was. It's just an old carburetor that I found in the shed, and I bought it with a bike, and I thought I would show you guys how to do that. How to do it, how to clean it, how to replace the things. If there's any questions or anything you like to know, please leave a comment. I'll see if I can help you. Or if there's something I can't help you with, I will find the answers for you and come back to you with it. But this is pretty it. Hopefully this will work on the bike. And yeah, looking forward to get it on the bike and see if it starts. If there's anything else I have to do. So if you like what I do, thumbs up, subscribe, so I can get more movies out and explain to you how I do things. I think the next build will be putting the 89 FJ1200 back together. I strip it, paint it, some of the stuff back from the painters. I clean some of it and give it a bit of a paint myself. So I'd love to see you all with the next video, and I hope you guys have a good day, and till the next time, see you then. Cheers, bye bye.